Hello YouTubers, we've made it to another episode here in Australia. As you can tell, it's dark. Why is that, you might ask? Well, we're up at, what time is it now? 4:30. Partly because that's when a lot of people are training here. The reason for that is partly for training when it's actually cooler. And it's really strange because even this amount of light is probably close to the maximum amount of light I've been used to at home for the past few weeks. So a lot of comparisons going on for going home and being here in Australia. But as always, it's a pleasure. Have a little short drive to the club. Going to get on the water again with Big Dog Jacko and maybe Hamish. We'll see if he's there. Get a pleasurable row in. Hopefully a little bit cooler than yesterday's row, especially getting up few hours earlier. And we've got some fantastic looking water to get out there, and going out early as well also gives us the opportunity to get out before all the jet skis and wakeboarders, etc. So excited to get out there. And we're out here, what's that? Just about 10k away from the boat club. Absolute pleasure to be rowing on the water here. It is, what, like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, but it feels like the middle of the day. Absolutely delightful. Now time to go back. Hey! So we're stopping for a little bit of a hydration break because it is very much important to stay hydrated. For me yesterday, I think I've already said during the erg I lost 3.7 kilos in an easy erg, and so this is probably a little bit higher in effort, but also you've got the sun beating down now, so losing a lot of fluid, so we need to replenish it. A little bit of another stop to stay hydrated, but feeling a lot cooler as we've got some cloud cover coming in from the Pacific Ocean. Absolutely delightful. It feels like it drops the temperature by quite a significant amount, which is always appreciated when you're struggling in the heat and used to freezing temperatures. So hydration, and then a couple of K left to head in with Big Dog Jacko and his dad. Oh, you. And we're finished up this session. 20 bags. What a pleasure. A little bit cooler now, like I said, a bit of cloud cover, but I mean, I've not done a water session that long in distance for a while. In time, probably have, just because on the Avon at home, having the windy, really windy stretches and just having a shorter overall length just adds extra time. So pleasure to get out here this morning, as well as pretty much been done by 7 o'clock in the morning. That's a strange one, and it being as light as it is, even with the cloud cover. But now, as always, after a session, Big Dog Jacko and I have to fuel up, because remember, food is fuel. And then we'll probably get on to another, probably less lengthy session after this. Oh, yeah. And we've made it to the room with AC to do our second session. Big Dog Jacko likes to do his sessions about 2 minutes apart. So I've just had to get a little bit of extra hydration, a little bit of food, because remember, food is fuel. while Big Dog Jacko starts off his 4-hour bike. So I'll just start with maybe the 60 minutes or so with lovely fans, some AC, a lot more chilled, literally, than the row earlier. And we've finished up our bicycle. Nice chilled one in the air conditioning. But now, as always, we've got the fuel up post-session, because remember, food is fuel. And then, I think we have weights later on today. But before that, I think it's time for a little bit of a dip in the pool, and obviously food. Little bit of a change of plan. I was going to hop into the pool, but the gym times have changed, or at least they're different for today. So I'm going to be fueling up a little bit more, because remember, food is fuel. And then we go to the gym earlier than anticipated, which is always exciting. And then some more fuel, because remember, food is fuel. And then hopefully we get into the pool. I find it interesting as well right now. Obviously, getting into the pool is let me just hook this up to here. Getting into the pool just now is a very privileged thing to do, especially just looking at it in a frame of mind of, like, at home, it's probably struggling with this. Cam Buchan defeated by cereal wrapper. Oh, he's had a nightmare and ripped the bones. Anyway, yeah, in a privileged position, because at home it's freezing. And to be able to be in a climate, not only be in a climate where I can actually hop into the pool, and just looking for a bowl, also just having a pool, having access to a pool post-session is amazing. So I'm very aware that me just hopping in the pool and even just filming it and showing it, I'm trying not to come across as, look at me, I'm filming in the pool. It's just, like I've said in previous episodes, I'm trying to share the experience, and this experience is incredible. So hopefully you're finding it incredible. But back to the quest for a bowl. So we've got weights coming up, post-fueling, and then that's it for today training wise. So really interesting to be able to do like that. 4:45 was when we're supposed to be on the water. For me, generally the first session, this bowl looks big enough, is around 7:30 or so, which obviously is very, very different to a 4:30, 4:45 session. And it's interesting talking to the guys and girls here that train earlier. They treat it as so normal for them to train so early, and it's incredible how much of a difference that few hours makes in the morning, just to the temperature. And like we said earlier, just having the sun hide behind the clouds made a massive difference. For me, I'm struggling a little bit with the heat, and so if I can feel like it's slightly cooler, then I'm going to take any opportunity that it does feel slightly cooler. So waking up in the morning at 4 o'clock and training is going to be the norm for the next few weeks, but it'll be interesting to see how I get on with the same idea when I get home. Not only dealing with the jet lag for the first few days, maybe I'll just train early because it'll feel better, but also it's quite easy to motivate yourself when you've got other people waking up at that time, and also the sun is rising close to that time. So that makes a massive difference in motivation. It's really hard, or it can be really a lot more difficult when it's dark outside and you're cold outside and you want to just stay in bed and snuggle in bed. So again, using the opportunity that I have to experience what's going on here. And I'm slightly waffling a little bit because I think I'm quite enjoying, hopefully you'll see me over here. I quite enjoy, this is a new format, so obviously nowhere near the camera, doing something while talking to the camera. So let me know in the comments below what you think of that. But that, I think, will be it for today's episode, Yam Squad. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Got my bowl of cereal. And if you did enjoy this episode, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything we can improve. And as always, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I will see you probably around 4:30, 5 o'clock tomorrow morning.